Hi all, welcome to SRPU College. Since now you have completed your high school, so you will be entering into college. We would like to welcome all of you to this the new stage of your life, and which is very essential. As you know, PU plays an important role in your career and choosing whichever the field that you want to choose. So coming back to our subject, so I myself, Ravi Kumar, I teach English communication. Along with me, Gnanashekaran sir. We both are the in charge for catering English subject for you all. So when it comes to English subject, as you all are aware, this is not like other subject you can that score easily out of out, because English is somewhere you will be extremely good in order to score above 95 or 95 and above. So that is why it's very important for you to focus both grammar and literature as well. So people who are coming from CBSE board, for you, I don't think this is more challenging than what you have studied, and even for state board, because for you this syllabus is very easy, if you ask me. Okay, the PU board English syllabus is very easy. You can easily score well, but only thing is you will have to invest and show interest as much as you show to other subjects as well, because it is a very common tendency. Once you take up science or commerce, you think English is not so important like other subjects. But trust me, in order to score well and also to understand from humanity point of view, socialistic point of view, so English does provide so much information and knowledge, which is very essential in order to mold your personality, in order to improve your communication. So all that matters a lot. That's why I would insist that you also show same interest as other subjects for English. Now, when it comes to our English syllabus, I'm going to take you through the blueprint of the question paper and what all you have for this academic year. All right. So we are divided into two parts. One is a literature, and other part is workbook. All right. So there are two parts. You will have two textbooks to follow throughout this academic year, and each carries for the final examination 50 marks. So I don't know how you have considered in your high school so far, but here it is very important that you need to focus on both the parts of English. Because if you think literature is important and grammar is not, then you will be losing a lot of marks in grammar. Then it will affect your scoring. So that's why it's important to focus on both the sides of the English syllabus. Now when it comes to literature, you have about 7 lessons and 7 poems. So this is all you have for literature, and this literature they have chosen wide varieties of subject which caters a lot of cultural, social, ethnic, political issues. We are going to deal with it. So there is and also we talk about a lot of colonization and black people oppressions. And so on and so forth. That is what we are going to discuss in literature part. All right. So now when it comes to workbook, you have grammar that you have already learned. Articles you will have prepositions, you will have conjunctions, you will have passage, you will have letter writing, you will have jumbled segment, you will have verb. So this is what you will have for workbook. Since many of you have already are very much familiar with these topics in grammar, I'm sure it would not be very difficult since you already know the basic. Once we start doing the exercise, I'm sure you'll be able to understand it and get better clarity with the grammar as well. So this is what your syllabus looks like. So again, I'm reiterating. So each carries 50 marks for each part of the syllabus. All right. Now I'm going to quickly take you through the pattern, exam question paper pattern, how it looks like. For example, when we talk about exam question paper pattern, question paper, so this is how your exam pattern, question paper pattern looks like. So you will have 12 1-mark questions, that makes it to 12, and you will have 8 4-mark question, that makes it 32, and you will have 1 6-mark question, that is 6. So adding to all of this, it makes it 50. So that is what I'm saying, the literature part comprises of 50 marks. So all this. So, but here you will have options. So there will be total 10 questions, out of which 8 you will have to answer. You will have 2 more questions that you can choose from. Here you will have 3 questions, out of which you will have to select 1. So these, for 4-mark question and 6-mark questions, you will have optional question. For 12 marks, you will not have options. And also this could be a little tricky one, because you need to be thorough with your text to get 12 out of 12. Otherwise, there are chances you will, an average people lose 2 marks out of 12 here. So you should be very careful about that as well, because in literature and grammar, you cannot be losing any marks. Now, when it comes to grammar, again, it carries 50 marks, where for passage itself, you will have 10 marks. Passage would be not that difficult. Out of 10 questions, there will be 1 question, it could be tricky. Yes, and for letter writing, you will have 5 marks. For letter writing, what kind of letters you will have to write? It could be leave letter, it could be transfer certificate, an application for the government authority or officials asking for something to do the needful. So this is what your letter writing content will have, and there is a particular format for it. It could be very similar to what you have already learnt in your high school. So that also we are going to teach you. So this is what your question paper pattern looks like. All right, then when we probably, I won't be able to cater any of your clarification or doubts, but once we all meet, I'm sure which will happen very soon, in a month or so. So we will be discussing, and mostly explicitly we introduce ourselves more. Thank you, all the best.